Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22, where we are lost on Lost Worlds. Here, currently working on grinding out some stumps here with the tree be gone. This is the skid steer mount version of this tool, by the way. And for those of you wondering, I don't think I've actually done this here yet, but yeah, you can make an entire tree disappear with this particular tool, and it I would say it's quite effective at doing so. It's also very effective at like completely removing stumps. I think I mentioned this here once before already. Again, if you use a lot of the in-game tools, everyone, a lot of times they don't necessarily like completely remove the stump. You got to really be careful. Oh, it's actually going to move a little bit at a time. Okay, never seen it do that before. Huh, that's a new one. Usually, whenever it removes a tree, I mean, like the whole tree is just gone. That's new. Well, I mean, it's still removing the tree, I guess, right? Okay, there we go. That's what. Oh, hold it. A little bit left yet. I want that. Also, I'd rather not be just grinding up my trees, because that is profits, right? So we're actually going to, cut most of these trees down and try to sell them, right? Make a little bit of money that way. As I've said before, I have another really helpful tool for grinding out stumps. If you have developer mode turned on here for Farming Simulator 22, the wireframe view makes it really easy to see where the stumps are, especially, again, if you're using the in-game tools. That one, for your console users, I don't think this is an option as far as, you have to be on a PC to get this. But if you have the PC version of it, obviously you can turn on developer mode, and that way you can verify that you've completely removed the stump. Again, if you don't have one, you'll just end up with nothing but nightmares from hired workers and all that good stuff, right? So, just, yeah, a little FYI, make sure you remove the stump. Oh, we got quite a few more stumps here yet. I didn't think there was that many stumps, but at least this tool makes it nice and quick and easy, though. Can you imagine if we had to use the in-game tool for this? Oh, my goodness, that one. Yeah. Talk about brutal murder here. As I've said before, again, it wouldn't probably be so bad using the in-game tool if it worked reliably, but I'm sure you folks have had this as well. Like, you try grinding out a stump and you just, you can't find just the right spot to actually, grind it out, right? Like, you sit here moving all over. You got to find the sweet spot. Doesn't seem to be the case with this tool. This tool just yeah, it's gone. Just drive over, gone. Here too, I mean, drive over, it's gone. Didn't even get to it, it's already gone. Okay, did we get them all? Looking around here. Oh, there's a couple up there yet. They might be hidden in the bushy. Oh, there's one over here too. That one's, yep, just out in the open. Now, mind you, we probably would have found something like this while plowing up the field. Evan probably would have found that, but still, get rid of it right away here. Is it a little bit cheatish, maybe, to be doing so? I suppose you could probably argue it is, Evan. But again, as I said before, too, if you're using the in-game tools, a lot of times they like to grind out the stump just below the ground level, so it's, still there yet, Evan. But you can't, actually finish cutting it off. Also, another thing that's happened before, too, I haven't seen. If you get a mod author that's maybe not careful about placing the trees, and you get a stump that's really far down, yeah, that's a problem too, right? If folks have ever seen that one around, oh, hey, there's more stumps in there, isn't there? Get rid of those stumps. Oh, there's a whole bunch more stumps over here. Wow, how did I miss all those? Also, I want to be a little bit careful, probably getting near this bunch of trees here. I don't want to make my trees disappear now. Okay, there was another one in here somewhere. There it is. Planning on planting our field here, by the way, this episode. Got the corn planter and our seeds and fertilizer ready to go over there. Actually, speaking of which, I just realized, did I buy solid or liquid fertilizer here last episode? I think I bought solid, didn't I? And we need liquid. Double check here. Stump. Oh, wait, we got one over here yet. Can I get to this one, though? I think so. Like I said, again, just want to be careful. I'm not getting rid of my trees here, because we do plan on selling those, so. There we go. Okay, I think there's a couple more over this way, and then we should be pretty good here. Need a skid steer that goes just a little bit quicker would be nice. Yeah, this particular skid steer is not exactly what I would call quick. But then again, most skid steers, and folks probably know, most skid steers are not quick, so. Okay, any more? Oh, there's one in there. Oh, there's two in there. One there. And there's a bigger one there. Okay, anything else? Is that one up there yet? No, that's the whole tree there yet. Okay, never mind. I think we're good. I think we are good. Let's turn this off. We're just going to park this on the other side of the, I'm going to call this a road here. Barely a road, but hey, that's what we're going to call it. And let's get started planting here. Well, actually, I think we got to run down to the shop. We need to get some liquid fertilizer. For some reason, I was thinking this took solid fertilizer. It does not. It takes liquid. Take the straps off here. Drop that out there. We need to go get liquid fertilizer here a minute. So back down to the shop. It won't take long, fortunately. The shop's not too far away. As I mentioned in the first episode of it, obviously we went from the previous map we were playing on there, the 36X Spring Creek map. Again, that map was 36 times bigger than your normal map. Now we're playing on a map that is, you know, about a quarter, maybe, no, not exactly, but about a quarter the size of a normal map. So, yeah, went from playing like one of the biggest maps I've ever played on to one of the smaller maps. And I'm not going to say small, so for those who've ever played on, the Old Family Farm? I think it was the Old Family Farm, wasn't it? Like, that map was, like, ludicrously small. But, like, yeah, you could work that field with a one-bottom plow. And, you know, that felt like about the right size for that map. Okay, we need liquid fertilizer. Oh, is there a difference? We want Cortiva or Helm. I don't know. We're going to buy some Helm Pro liquid fertilizer, I guess. We just need one tub of that. I think that should be enough. I guess actually we'll find out. Was that going to be enough? Where did that... Oh, there it is. We'll drive over there. Drop this in the back here a minute. There we go. Got it. So we got our bag of seed, our liquid fertilizer. Straps on just so we don't lose nothing. Away we go. Speaking of which, by the way, I do have the cultivator here as well. I think that's supposedly supposed to fit the farm all tractor. I'm not sure which one though. So International 86. Yeah, I don't know which tractor. I might have to look and see if I can figure out what tractor that actually fits. I was looking through some of the cultivators and stuff, and I seen that. I was like, oh, might have to see if we can give that a try here at some point. We just need the tractor that fits, though. And I'm not sure if the one I have is the correct one or not. Oh, what? Driving across our freshly worked up field. Can't be having that now. Oh, let's see here. Open the tailgate. Now fill the seeder up. Let's see if that's going to work here or not. Hey, look at that. It does. Wow, it takes a lot of bags of seeds, too. And can we fill liquid? Hey, look at that. We can fill liquid, too. Wow. This is our day. I'm telling you, folks. Can we close the covers? Yes, we can. Okay. Not sure why the covers were open in the first place. This particular planter happens to be an RDAllen mod one, so yeah, it works. Okay, let's fire up the old Johnny Popper here. Let's see, set on corn. Actually, you know what? I think we cannot plant corn yet, can we? No, we cannot. So, well, it is like 5:30 at night. That's a good time to go to sleep, right, Owen? Let's go sleep for the night here real quick. And we'll get into the next month. Then we can plant corn. I should have thought of that here before I started recording. I didn't even think of that until I was like, wait a minute. We can't quite plant corn yet, can we? There we go. Brand new day. Sun is out. 8 o'clock in the morning. Tractor's still running from last night yet. That was apparently good sleep. You know, we slept for, let's see what's here. We went about 5:30 till 8 o'clock. So we're looking at, what, 14 and a half hours of sleep there? Wow, that is some serious sleep. Oh, it doesn't leave the right texture, does it? If that's a fault of the map or the fault of the planter. I think that's a fault of the map. Oh, the row markers not work? What? Really? Oh, well. Pretty sure they should. I don't know why, but yeah. Seems like the row markers aren't working. Don't know why that is, but like I said, they definitely should, because I do distinctly remember them working in the past. Bit of work there trying to get the row markers to actually work. I know, I remember fiddling around with them quite a bit back when I did this mod here, one. Just to make sure you could actually, like, see the row markers here. Because there's a whole bunch of settings when it comes to it, and you can change, like, the widths and all that good stuff. Just to make sure, like, hey, you can actually see the row marker if you put it down. Now, so it's Z, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing the wrong key. Down now. Or, you know, maybe there's no hydraulics on this tractor, so it doesn't support the row markers. Eh. Actually, on some of these older planters, and I'm not particular. John Deere, I think the John Deere 7000 was hydraulic, wasn't it? I know on some of the older planters, they were like chain driven. Like you had a chain that went from either side to the other. And depending on how it raised and lowered, you know, it put out this arm versus that arm. Yeah, that was always fun, right? Fiddling around with that system. Nowadays, of course, you just use GPS and row markers. What are those, right? Yeah, seems like the John Deere A is pulling this just fine here so far. They got a little close to the road there. Oh, well. Typical greedy farmer, everyone. Farm as close to the property line as you can, right? Or as close to the road, or as close to the ditch, or, I mean, better yet, to maybe even farm in the ditch. You know, why not, right? Oh, it reminds me of this story, and I know I've told this story before, everyone. Back where my parents live here, by my grandpa's farm. We had a farmer that leased it, and I would say they were a little bit greedy when it came to the land, right? Like they tried to plant every last inch possible. Well, they kept working their way into the ditch to the point there's pretty much no ditch left, and now, well, when the ditch, you know, when you get rain, the ditch just pretty much runs out into the field now instead of staying in the ditch, and they've now kind of wrecked that corner of the field there because of that. It's like, wow. You know, if you would have been maybe not quite so greedy with trying to get every last inch of land, and you left the, 2 or 3 foot of ditch there, left out that, oh, that'd be two. That'd actually be like 1 row of corn, I guess. But, if you would have left out that 1 row of corn, you probably would still have a ditch wall there yet, and you wouldn't have all that water running out into your field, wrecking that corner and losing, lost that whole section of field there. Probably a couple thousand square feet or something like that. That's just, it doesn't typically do very well because of that. Yeah, I think we're going to finish this headline. I'm going to start going up and down the field here. We're going to get some GPS set up on this old John Deere A. Which is certainly possible in real life, by the way, for those you wondered. There's no reason why you really can't add... Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Does this have power steering? If it doesn't have power steering, then that might be a little bit iffy as to whether or not you can. I don't remember if the John Deere A... The John Deere A did not have power steering, right? I don't think it did. Could be wrong on that. Why they had the great big steering wheels back in the day. You needed that big steering wheel so you can get the leverage to turn it, right? But anyway, assuming it did have GPS. Oh, this stuff did not actually put GPS on this tractor, did I? Really? Well then. A little disappointing. Might have to put GPS on this tractor, but the only problem with putting GPS on this tractor is like a $15,000 upgrade. Oh, let's see what's here. Customize. Yeah, we need GPS. Okay. And we're going to run. What are we going to run here? 90 degrees. Okay. 90 degrees. Auto with that. Hey, look at that. It's already on the tractor. Perfect. Move it over just a little bit here. Oh, it turned off. Okay. Like, what happened? There we go. Now we're back in business. See, good thing we have GPS. I'm gonna just turn around and, you know, keep on planting, right? Now, of course, for planting like we did back in the old days, I should probably space this out a little bit more on the planter, right? This size planter is probably only good for about 4 rows instead of 6. This planter is probably set on 30-inch rows, I would assume. You know, back in the day, plant some nice, you know, 44-inch. I think was it 44-inch? I don't know. Any older folks out there that maybe are familiar with this can let me know, but you know, the wider rows back in the day, right? Of course, one of the reasons for the wider rows, Evan, you know, back in the day, you didn't have the combines like you did, so you picked the corn as opposed to shelling the corn, and you had to have space to get that picker down those rows. Well, obviously, nowadays, Evan, I don't think there's too many people left that are picking corn, right? Other than, yeah, I'm trying to think now. Who would be? I know there are some places that still pick corn yet. There's actually one just down the road from where I live here. They still pick the corn. They put in the old metal mesh bins. You know, the wireframe bins there. Not entirely sure what they do with that corn, though. But all I know is they still pick it yet. I know back when my grandpa was farming, that's the way he did it as well. He picked the corn, had a corn picker, but then he would take that corn to the feed mill and they'd grind it and make feed out of it. And then probably add a bunch of other stuff in too, if I had to guess. But yeah, make feed from that corn. Actually, probably you know, a good way of doing it if you think about it, everyone. Get a little bit more that way, but also not as nice to store it either, right? And obviously not near as fast compared to shelling the corn. Oh, how are we looking on seed and fertilizer here? Looks like we're looking pretty good. Question is, can we plant this entire field on what we have in the planter? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, that was something I never did fix on this planter. I mean, I fixed pretty much everything else but the seed boxes. Yeah, never did get those fixed. Yeah, that was always kind of something on my list of things I would like to have done, but oh well. This is the planter, by the way, that has what I call the very realistic hitch. I'm trying to think of the name of it now. Stand or whatever you want to call it there, everyone. instead of an actual stand. Actually, let's just disconnect it here, man. You can see it. We got a cinder block. Yep. How many of you folks have seen that before? You got your old piece of equipment, right? Either a block of wood or, you know, the cinder blocks were usually just about the right height, right? Put a cinder block under it. Oh, cool. Did I actually see that gear? Oh, yeah, the gear changer actually does shift. I never actually noticed that before. I mean, wow. Never noticed that before. Cool. Oh, yeah, we got, what, 6 gears? Did the A actually have 6 gears in it? Obviously, these weren't the fastest of tractors back in the day. But back in the day, too, you didn't have to have, like, super fast tractors, right? Like, usually when it came to working your farm was, like, right there, right? I mean, like, you weren't traveling miles down the road to work a farm typically. So you didn't have to go, like, 30 miles an hour down the road, like, because you typically weren't going down the road, right? You're maybe farming your 50, 100-acre, 200-acre farm, whatever it might be, and your farm is literally right there. Like, you're not going out, you know, farming 100 acres here, and you're farming another 100 acres over there. Just, yeah. How things have changed, right? Anyway, just a reminder, too, by the way, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notifications. And, as always, if you like the video, well, give her the old thumbs up there. Always appreciated as well. Don't forget, too, if you'd like to join us in on our multiplayer servers. You can find the multiplayer server information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely. Follow the rules. Don't forget, too, if you'd like to catch the multiplayer content, maybe you don't want to join us, you just want to watch what's going on, you can find that information down below in the description here of this video. We live stream that content over on Twitch. Again, that content is over on Twitch. Okay, with that being said, let's head over to the comment section here a moment and see what you folks had to say here for last episode. And a reminder here before I read the comments, if you'd like to leave a comment, you're always welcome to do so. Plus, if you have any suggestions or comments for this particular series, something you'd like to see, let me know. Throw it down in the comments, everyone. Obviously, we've got a mix of forestry and farming going on here. Kind of my thoughts are, once we're done with the forestry and got our fields going, we'll hopefully get into some animals here as well. And just, yeah, we'll kind of see where this series takes us here. Okay, to the comments here. Hetro was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. He says, my dad has a 68 Ford F100 like that. Fortunately, it wasn't in that color. What? Well, fortunately, I don't know. that's a pretty good looking truck over there, if you ask me. There it is. Yeah. Got them RDAllen logos on the side. Mason was saying, I have found the easiest way to do forestry. Just don't do it. Wow. Bravo. Bravo. Genius. Genius there, Mason Farms. Christopher was saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. Oh, speaking of information in the description here of this video, there you go. You can find all the social media information right there on the back of my shirt. And to join us on the multiplayer server, please join us in on our Teampseak server. Hey, look at that. Yeah, there we go. Got the RDAllen logo on the shirt there. I think, yeah, the hat. Yep, hat has it as well. Good looking hat there, if you ask me. I mean, got that John Deere logo there. Looking sharp, huh? A little stiff arm driving the tractor, but oh well. Oh, just listening to the sound of the tractor. Sounds good, doesn't it, everyone? Although, with that being said, I don't know that the game necessarily does it justice here as far as what these tractors sound like. Very unique sounding tractor, of course, right, everyone? Any of the John Deere tractors like this, the John Deere 2 cylinders. We need to get out and mow around the edge of this field here. Where's the brush hog? I don't know if I actually got a good brush hog or not. Going to check the mods. Let's see anyone's here. Mowers. Do we got a good brush hog? We got a John Deere HX20. That's a big brush hog. Oh, mower. That's a mower to garden. I'm not sure what that exactly is for. There's some old school mowing. Well, I'll have to see once. Maybe we'll get ourselves a brush hog here at some point. I like to say that John Deere, when I thought had the option for like grass or no grass. Obviously, in this case, if we're mowing the outside edge of our field, no grass would be, whoa, hello tree, would be preferable. This tractor kind of feels like it's spring-loaded, if you know what I mean. You raise the planter out of the ground and it's like, boom, takes off on you. Oh, what do we got? Oh, 2 more passes left. I think 2 more passes and we'll have this done. Definitely had enough seed and fertilizer here for this field. Perfect. Oh, and we're going to get that little section. Cool. I was going to say, come back where I have like 1 little row left. Nope, we got it done, everyone. We got it done. And of course, hopefully next time we plant this field level, we'll have a little bit larger field here. We'll continue working on deforesting this area down in here. Get a bunch of those trees cut down. We got... I think there's a whole lot left here yet, because, again, we don't own a whole lot of land here. Go check what we own here. So, yeah, there's our current field. So, yeah, we kind of go down there. So, yeah, we got about, we can make this field about twice the size it is currently. We actually got a fair amount more cleared here. Okay, anyway, on that note, I think with that, we're going to wrap it up here for this episode. As always, Evan, thanks for watching. You folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, till next time.